taking on the world's best and beating them. One of her most recent successes was at the Virginia Slims tournament in Florida, where she beat the Canadian #1 seed, Helen Kalesi. Monica grew up in the town of Novi Sad in Yugoslavia. She began playing tennis at the age of 7. In those early days, her only coach was her non-tennis playing father, Karol, who believes it is his daughter's dedication and willpower that has made her special.
Come on.
Since then, Monica has been snapped up by tennis coach Nick Bollettieri and has moved to the United States to attend his world-famous tennis academy in Florida, where she's become his star pupil.
Excellent. We feel Monica is very unusual, I think, first of all, because of her European discipline, the disciplined background, because of the unique relationship with her mom and dad and with her brother. I'm almost frightened to say how good she might be someday, because, you know, you say something and then it doesn't come true. But I would go on a line by saying is that she's the most unusual, talented young lady that I've ever seen or involved in sports today.
With several major junior titles already to her credit, last year Monica went to the Nike International Exhibition match in Oregon, where she faced the Soviet world #14 Natalia Zvereva. Monica, then aged 13, played like a veteran. She went on to beat Zvereva decisively 6-2, 6-1. The 1988 Lipton's tennis tournament at Key Biscayne, Florida. Monica was competing in only the second major tournament of her career, playing as a senior. Increasingly, she's becoming the center of attention. In the first round, she beat Louise Field of Australia 6-love, 6-3.
I know it may sound like an overestimation of myself, but I want to be a professional tennis player, one of the best players. If I do not make it, well, you know, I go to school. I'm also a good student. Whatever will be, will be. I shall become whatever I shall become. I cannot say yet.
In her next match, Monica at the far end faced the awesome power of Gabriela Sabatini, who recently beat the world #1, Steffi Graf. Monica astonished the crowd and at one stage held 3 set points for the first set. However, the Argentine recovered to win the first set 7-6 and then took the second set 6-3. But this tiny girl's performance amazed the tennis world. Monica Seles looks set for the big time. Her dedication and relentless training have paid off. Watch out for this talented 14-year-old as one of the rising stars on the women's tennis circuit.
I want to be the world's #1 tennis player. I think that everyone who plays tennis wants the same thing, but I'm going to make it. Well, I believe in my success.